My name is Tom Miller and I've been working on the Smart Trade Networks project or platform in collaboration with QUT and Future Food Systems. So what we have here is essentially a technology stack that enables real-time regulation via a censorship-proof database, providing a breadcrumb trail of audible data about asset either under management or in a supply chain, or ultimately assets that we all share as the commons. And this is really suitable for anyone who has an interest in an asset or a resource that's being managed authentically or want to have some accountable milestones during a supply chain process. And well, this has really never been done before. To save information about assets and track the assets as they transform and go from one resource and transform into an entirely new resource from previous resources. And I'll show you that example in a second. So this technology has the physical blockchain layer. It has a smart contract layer with some standards in there, and then it has the specific projects or assets or dApps sitting on top. And it combines blockchain, post-blockchain technology, and this REA schema, which is accounting for the internet age, all in one. So if we want to have a look at the physical layer, this is what the actual physical layer looks here. These are a bunch of computers running a blockchain, a proof of authority network that we set up. And now I'm actually going to show you an example of how this actually works and how real-time or this regulation works. So what we've got up here is a CO2 certificate. So a company that's wanting to offset their CO2 emissions would want to go and buy these certificates. And these certificates represent a completed supply chain process that lowers the carbon footprint in that ecosystem. So a company wanting to lower their or offset their CO2 could go ahead and buy these certificates. So this one's valued at $9 at the moment. But how did this certificate come into an existence? Well, this is the example I want to show you. So sure, this body can go and issue out the certificate, but they need to show and prove how this happened. So here's an activity log. So this is what I'm referring to as that breadcrumb trail of data. But then I could go through and click into the previous asset IDs, which is basically just going exploring this computer network right now. And what we can see here is that some food, a licking block that's been put into the paddock. We can see it was registered on that day, and it was 25 kilograms, and now it's had a measure event updated, and now it's only 1 kilogram. So we can see it's been consumed, and we can go and look at evidence and video files for that. And we can also see the cows that were actually going and licking those licking blocks to lower their methane emissions. And this is a way that someone is going and buying these certificates can actually independently verify. So this is really powerful. As people lose trust in central bodies doing this, there can be these breadcrumb trail auditable data logs, like what I'm showing you here, that can actually bring back that trust. And we can start, instead of trusting one computer, we can actually start trusting a network of computers.